Hello friends, in this video I am going to show you one by one modules. In first I am going to show you payable section. What are the menus available in account payable section? First is vendor invoice entry. Second is vendor payment. These are workspaces. And vendors is your first menu, which also known as a common section. In vendor, you can see the all vendor on hold. If vendor is on hold, then you cannot invoice the purchase orders for the same. Vendor past due means previous dues of the vendors. Vendors who are diverse, vendor exception group, vendor group master, vendor price tolerance group. After that, your important section is all purchase orders, whether invoiced, open, received but not invoiced. All purchase order will be included in this menu item. Purchase order assigned to me means whatever purchase assigned to your user. Purchase order received but not invoiced means packing slip has been done but invoice not done. Purchase agreement, open prepayments, pending vendor invoices. Pending vendor invoices assigned to me, then invoice journal. Global invoice journal, open vendor invoices. Vendor invoices due today, vendor invoices past due, vendor invoices assigned to queue that I belong to, invoice register, invoice pool, invoice approval, then import failure. You can move to this section. Import failure vendor invoices that failed to import. Payment section, vendor payment journal. Payment journal assigned to me. Payment transfer, vendor post dated check. Promissory note, draw promissory note. Redraw promissory note journal, remittance journal, settle promissory note journal, then broker and loyalty section. In broker contract, broker claim, royalty agreement, royalty claim, differential reason. After that you can see inquiries and report, product receipt, vendor aging report, vendor transaction report, history by transaction report, broken open AR invoice report. After that you will see vendor reports. The purpose of this video is to show the menu differences between 365 and 2012, which is account payable. In vendor reports, account statement, top 10 vendor, top 100 vendors, vendor balance list with credit limit, vendor base data, vendor invoice turnover. After that you will see the purchase order reports, ledger posting for purchase order, pre-upgrading remain, accruals, purchasing agreement certification, then invoice, approval journal history, invoice history matching detail and invoice journal. After that payment section, you will see in payment section payment fee, promissory note journal, promissory note statistics, vendor posted journal, payment journal report, promissory note journal report, then periodic task. In this foreign currency devaluation, vendor to ledger reconciliation report, import one-time vendor invoices, process one-time vendor and invoices, create pre-notes, submit report vendor changes, import vendor invoices. After that setup section, Setup section is very important. It is base for all transaction. Accounts payable import parameter, account payable workflow, aging periodic definition, line of business, vendor posting profile, vendor reason, summary update parameters, terms of delivery, vendor write up, reason code, then farms node, farm setup, farm sortings, parameter. After that, policy setup is very important. Vendor policy, invoice policy rule type, vendor invoices policies, vendor invoices expenditure reviewers, invoice matching setup. You can see all these menu items available. Price tolerance matching policy, invoice total tolerance, charges tolerance, item price tolerance group, then charges setup, this charges code, vendor charges group, item charges group, automatic charges. After that, payment setup, you can see method of payment, payment days, payment schedule, terms of payment, cash discount, payment fee, cover page for payment report, payment calendar configuration. That's it. That's it for account payable section. If you learn all these menu items, then you are through with account payable section. In some other videos, we will obviously post by entering some data in the transaction, vendor, purchase orders, setups, etc. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe.